Kash Patel, born February 25, 1980, in Garden City, New York, is an American lawyer, former federal prosecutor, and national security expert who has served as the 9th Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, since February 20, 2025. As the first Indian American to lead the FBI, his appointment by President Donald Trump marked a historic milestone, though it sparked significant debate due to his vocal criticism of the FBI and his alignment with Trump's political agenda. Below is a comprehensive account of Patel's life, education, career, and rise to prominence, based on available information. Early life and family background. Kash Patel was born to Gujarati Indian parents, Pramod and Anjana Patel, who immigrated to the United States after fleeing Uganda in the early 1970s during Idi Amin's regime, which expelled ethnic Indians. The family briefly returned to India before securing asylum in the U.S. Pramod worked as a financial officer at an aviation company, and Anjana, born in Tanzania, raised Patel in a Hindu household in Garden City, Long Island. Patel grew up immersed in Hindu cultural values, maintaining a temple space in his Washington, D.C., home and frequently visiting India to honor deities like Shiva, Ganesha, and Hanuman. He has openly expressed his Hindu heritage, including support for the construction of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya and greeting his parents with Jai Shri Krishna. Patel's upbringing in a predominantly white neighborhood shaped his perspective on diversity. As one of the few people of color at Garden City High School, he navigated challenges tied to his immigrant background, which instilled a strong work ethic and resilience. His family's roots trace back to Badran, a village in Gujarat's Anand district, and he belongs to the Pateder community. Education. Patel pursued a rigorous academic path focused on law and public service. He graduated from the University of Richmond in 2002 with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and History. He then earned a Juris Doctor, J.D., from Pace University School of Law in 2005. To broaden his global perspective, he obtained a certificate in international law from University College London Faculty of Laws in 2004. This educational foundation equipped him with the legal and international expertise that would define his career in national security and law enforcement. Early career: public defender and federal prosecutor. Patel began his legal career in 2005 as a public defender in Miami-Dade County, Florida, after being admitted to the Florida bar. For 8 years, he handled complex felony cases, including murder, drug trafficking, and financial crimes, gaining extensive courtroom experience in both state and federal courts. His tenacity and ability to manage high-stakes cases earned him a reputation as a skilled litigator. In 2012, Patel joined the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, as a junior staff member. By 2013, he transitioned to a prosecutor role in the National Security Division, and in 2014, he joined the Counterterrorism Division. During his tenure under the Obama administration, Patel led investigations targeting al-Qaeda, ISIS, and other terrorist organizations, overseeing successful prosecutions. He also served as the DOJ's liaison to the Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC, collaborating with elite special forces units on global counterterrorism operations. This role gave him deep insights into national security and intelligence operations, shaping his future career trajectory. Political rise and Trump administration roles. Patel's career took a significant turn in 2017 when he left the DOJ to join the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, HPSCI, as a senior aide to Chairman Devin Nunes. There, he became a prominent figure in Republican-led investigations into alleged misconduct by U.S. intelligence agencies. Patel was the primary author of the Nunes Memo, a controversial 2018 document alleging that the FBI abused its authority in the Crossfire Hurricane investigation into links between Trump associates and Russian officials during the 2016 presidential election. The memo criticized the FBI's use of the Steele dossier and surveillance practices, positioning Patel as a vocal critic of the deep state, and earning him both praise from conservatives and criticism from Democrats. In February 2019, Patel joined the National Security Council, NSC, in the International Organizations and Alliances Directorate. In 2020, he became a senior aide to Acting Director of National Intelligence Richard Grenell, briefly serving as Principal Deputy Director of National Intelligence from February to May 2020. In this role, he oversaw the coordination of all 17 U.S. intelligence agencies and contributed to the President's daily intelligence briefings. After returning to the NSC, Patel led counter-terrorism efforts, overseeing operations to eliminate al-Qaeda and ISIS leadership and repatriate American hostages. Following President Trump's dismissal of Defense Secretary Mark Esper in November 2020, Patel was appointed Chief of Staff to Acting Secretary of Defense Christopher C. Miller. In this role, he managed a $740 billion budget and oversaw operations for the Department of Defense's 3 million employees and $2 trillion in assets. His tenure was marked by efforts to align Pentagon policies with Trump's priorities, further solidifying his reputation as a loyalist. Post-Trump administration and the Kash Foundation. After Trump's first term ended in January 2021, Patel founded the Kash Foundation, a 501(c)(3) nonprofit focused on raising funds for legal defense, education programs, and financial assistance for veterans and others. The foundation reflected his commitment to public service and advocacy for causes aligned with his conservative values. FBI Director. Appointment and controversy. On November 30, 2024, President-elect Donald Trump announced Patel as his nominee for FBI Director, succeeding Christopher A. Wray. The nomination sparked intense debate due to Patel's prior criticisms of the FBI, particularly his claims of politicization within the agency. On February 20, 2025, the U.S. Senate confirmed Patel in a narrow 51-49 vote, reflecting deep political divisions. Trump officially signed his commission on February 21, 2025, making Patel the first Indian-American FBI director. Patel's confirmation was framed by the White House as a step toward restoring integrity and public trust in the FBI. He pledged to let good cops be cops and rebuild the agency's credibility, though his appointment raised concerns among critics about the FBI's impartiality given his close ties to Trump. Patel also served briefly as acting director of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, from February to April 2025, further expanding his law enforcement portfolio. Personal life. Patel is in a relationship with Alexis Wilkins, a country singer, writer, and commentator who has worked as a press secretary for Republican Representative Abraham Hamade. The couple met at a Reawaken America event in October 2022 and began dating in early 2023. Wilkins has been a vocal advocate for veterans' causes, aligning with Patel's work through the Kash Foundation. In 2025, Wilkins filed a defamation lawsuit against a former FBI agent, highlighting her public presence alongside Patel. Patel remains connected to his cultural roots, frequently visiting India and maintaining Hindu traditions. He resides in Washington, D.C., where he keeps a temple space in his home. His public persona blends his professional intensity with pride in his Indian heritage, making him a polarizing yet influential figure.